The future of politics, because in the country there's been so many stories coming up. One, Mawoko Maore loves to say that they're just imaginations. On the front page of the Daily Nation, split in ODM over Ruto-Raila pact. Some ODM foot soldiers believe the alliance clamour is a solution to the party's alleged continued abuse in the handshake with President Kenyatta, but party bigwigs have dismissed talks of a pact as premature. On the front page of the Daily Nation yesterday, Ruto-Raila pact faces hurdles in Mount Kenya because some leaders there feel that even before DP, Ruto, an ODM leader, formalized reported alliance, leaders from the Mount Kenya region are warning that such a deal would see the DP lose all the support he enjoys in the vote-rich area. Honorable Mawoko Maore, is there any truth in this? Honorable Mawoko Maore?
No, I think I did comment that there isn't any truth in those stories.
So there's no problem between the president and Raila Odinga?
No, not as of today.
There are no concerns?
Yes.
Okay. Honorable Boss, is it true that there are talks between Raila Odinga and William Ruto or their allies?
I think it's been confirmed by the communications desk of the Deputy President that there is no such talks that are ongoing. As we know, the Deputy President has been very clear that he is not interested in tribal alliances or high-table meetings in order to put Kenya forward. Yes, he is happy to have discussions on ideology, on what can bring Kenya forward and be able to deal with the ordinary citizen and change their lives and the economy of this country. That he has been willing to discuss. But in terms of putting together tribal alliances, no. He has been trying to put together like-minded Kenyans for changes that will affect ordinary citizens. And that's the Hustler movement. That is what he's been discussing throughout. He has not been putting 5 big tribes together in order to pass. He doesn't believe in those tribal cocoons. He says Kenya has moved forward from that, and we only have one tribe, which is Kenya, and persons who want a better life for their families. And I think as we say that, I'd just like to respond to what Mawoko Maore said about the Ligale-led boundaries review in 2010. I was at the Electoral Commission at that time, and we were in 2 commissions. There was the Boundaries Review Commission and there was the Electoral Commission. I worked very closely with the Boundaries Commission. At the time when that commission was reviewing boundaries, we did not have Article 89, which is in the current 2010 Constitution, in existence, which sets the formula. So at that time, it was quite informal. They were more going to the people on the ground and discussions and negotiations and so on. Hence the reason why the drafters of the 2010 Constitution ensured that in future boundaries reviews must follow a scientific formula that gives equity to every part of Kenya. And therefore, the mistakes made by the Ligale Commission, Honorable Mawoko Maore, cannot happen again because we have Article 89. We did not have Article 89 at the time. Yes, I hope that
all right. And Honorable,
that clarifies that for him.
Honorable Alice Wahome, because of the story I told you about yesterday, some of Deputy President William Ruto's allies in Mount Kenya region see the proposed alliance as being injurious to what they describe as impressive inroads made by the DP in the region, and a bit unsettling. Is it? First of all, do you know of any talks to have an alliance between Raila Odinga and William Ruto?
First, there are no alliance talks between William Ruto and Honorable Raila Odinga. These are speculations and narratives being created, and you can take this to the bank, being created by the Kieleweke wing because they already are feeling the baggage and weight of the Right Honorable Raila Odinga. Things are not working as they thought, and therefore they are trying to offload Raila Odinga by force or by hooks or crooks to the Hustler movement. And that's why they are bringing all these headlines. I don't know how the nation is picking some of these headlines without verification. It's very easy to verify. If you call the Right Honorable Raila Odinga, he will confirm whether there are talks between him and the Deputy President. I personally can confirm that there are no such talks of an alliance between the two. ODM is doing its thing. The Hustler movement, led by the Deputy President, is working to unite the country under the bottom-up approach. so that economy will be the uniting, equalizing the economy, improving the economy and equalizing the income of every other Kenyan is really the uniting factor for us. And therefore, if you see me with maybe Wamarwa or with Okongo Omugeni or with TJ Kajwang, that doesn't mean we are discussing alliance. And I think that some of
but Honorable Wahome, because we live in this country and you know what a crucial year this is going to be ahead of the 2023 general election,
it is not yet time for alliance.
How difficult would it be to form an alliance between the team of Raila Odinga and the team of William Ruto at a time that we spent so many years attacking each other?
Okay, there are no permanent enemies in politics. I think you can be friends today and be enemies tomorrow, depending on the interest that you are pushing or you are pursuing. But and therefore, you will not. It's not really a personal fight. There is no personal fights, but there could be difference of ideologies and approach to the political formation in this country.
So that alliance can happen.
And to leadership. So it could happen, but for now I can tell you.
And how would the Mount Kenya region?
The Mount Kenya region, first and foremost, will be occupying in the next government, and I believe we will form the next government, will be occupying the position of the second powerful position of Ruto's presidency. That is a guarantee. Because we also have our vote.
How sure are you?
I know that.
Who will be? Will it be you?
I think the who is now a matter of effort and time. Effort also and time. And acceptability. But that definitely, the region's vote are supporting His Excellency the Deputy President.
All right, Dr.
All these other things you hear, maybe a 5-10% may be taken away. But so for now, I won't tell you there isn't, and we are not interested. Raila is in an alliance with Kiereweke. Why would we be interested?
Dr. Chris Omalo, One Kenya Alliance, how are you faring with the parties of ANC, KANU, Wiper, and Ford Kenya?
Good question. Remember that this speculation of Raila coming together with Ruto, it came after the birth of Okoa Kenya Alliance, the One Kenya Alliance, the one I belong to, between Wetangula, Musalia Mudavadi, Kalonzo Musyoka, Gideon Moi, and many more are coming. And I want to correct my friend, Honorable Boss, that these are not tribal parties. These are parties with a national outlook. As a matter of fact, the Deputy President has tried to reach them for an alliance. So you can.
Is that so?
Yeah, from other sources. So don't ask me because
second-hand information.
Let me finish. When you ask a question, you wait for me to finish.
I asked about One Kenya Alliance. You told me about the President reaching.
So the issue when One Kenya Alliance came in, that's when people started speculating about the issue of Raila and Ruto coming together. So the way forward, and by the way, I should take you down the memory lane. I was in NAC coalition, I was in CORD coalition, and I was part and parcel of the technical team. In a coalition is a give and take. It is a win-win. And looking at Raila and looking at Ruto, the ambitions, all of them want to be president. Of course, the constitution is very clear. The deputy president runs for 2 terms. He can't go for another deputy president. He has to go for presidency.
So Dr.
At the same time, Raila Odinga wants to go for presidency. So the two are mutually exclusive. They cannot come together. And watch 2022.
Are you so confident?
Yes.
I cannot.
It's about interest.
No, Raila could support Ruto. But doesn't mean it is an alliance.
But absolutely.
The final question, Dr. Chris, because you said that the Deputy President, through other sources, has reached out to One Kenya Alliance. And
no.
I never say that.
One Kenya Alliance.
I never say that.
No,
I never say that.
We don't need one.
Everybody,
let me just
will support. If you want to go for presidency,
Dr. Chris Omalo,
you want everybody to be on your side. Everybody comes from a tribe. So when Honorable Sholei says...
Who is reaching out to you?
Pardon?
Who is reaching?
Don't worry, those are our own details. Those are inner houses. Nobody, by the way, even today, I want to be the governor of Trans Nzoia. And anybody somewhere, however small he is, I'll want his vote. I'll go for him. So you can't come and say
that, the deputy president is speaking to various people. That is his job. He's the deputy president of the Republic of Kenya. He reaches out to anyone who can share ideas. It doesn't necessarily mean that he's getting into tribal alliances. Mark that difference, because he's been very clear from the beginning.
And I want to say there's no tribal alliance.
All right,
everybody
Dr.
comes from a tribe.
Honorable Alice Wahome, Honorable Gladys Boss, and Honorable Malcolm Maore. Alice Wahome just called on Kenya Alliance.